Hey guys, there's been a lot of speculation about whether there or not there will be another patch before TI5, which is only about 3 to 4 weeks away. And I apologize in advance for the poor audio quality as well as the lack of a webcam. I'm not actually at my home setup, but I will be after this Thursday. So the short answer to that question is going to be no. And my certainty is going to be very certain. And let me give you a couple of reasons why. Firstly, if we compare this TI to other TIs as far as the timeline goes, for TI4, the first day of the playoffs was in early July, July 8th, 2014, and the last balance patch before that first day of playoffs was 6.81b, which was well over a month prior to that July 8th date at June 2nd, 2014. For TI3, the first day of the playoffs was August 3rd, 2013, and again, the last balance patch, 6.78c, was well before a month prior to that, around 33 to 34 days before that. And looking ahead to this TI, we're only maybe like 20 to 30 days out, and if a patch were going to hit, I would have expected it to hit prior to 30 days before the first day of the playoffs, because no one likes a shock come TI, and the professional players need a good amount of time to prepare prior to the first day of the games. So in comparison, it's 6.84 as a whole. 6.84b came just 3 days after the Red Bull Battleground Finals in between Secret and IG, and 6.84c just came 1 day after the Summit 3, when there were all those 25 minute 2-0 stomps throughout the majority of the tournament, and the numbers needed some tweaking. And note is that ESL Frankfurt ended on June 21st, 2015, over a week ago. So if IceRog had deemed that there were any glaring balance issues during ESL Frankfurt, you could have expected a patch around, June 24th or June 25th, very shortly thereafter. But as far as I'm concerned, and probably most other people are concerned, ESL Frankfurt was a very good tournament. The games were very, very good. The teams picked whatever they wanted to. There was a lot of versatility. The gameplay was pretty sound and not very flawed, so it doesn't seem like a patch is actually necessary. And have there even been any D patches recently? Yes, several, but mostly have been bug fix patches. The last D balance patch was back in 2011, patch 6.72D, when we were actually still in beta. And as far as my musings on the patch, I think it's a very good patch. Teams can pick a lot of different heroes, and there's actually many more viable strategies than, let's say, this time last year. The game lengths do vary. If you're a really good team, you can stomp another team in 20 minutes, but if two teams are evenly matched, you can go anywhere from 30 to 60, 65 minutes, and I think game length is very, very important. There's a lot of decision-making led in item choices, when to push high ground. Roshan is balanced. It seems like the sides are fairly evenly balanced, and overall one of the best patches to date, and I don't think there needs to be any tweaks to it coming into this TI5. So there you have it. I do not think there will be another patch before TI, and I think it's going to be an exciting one, a great one. Many great teams will be there, and I'll be back on Thursday for more videos. Please subscribe at youtube.com/MerliniDota if you haven't already. Thank you guys. Have a good one.